Clear out the old...
mucus canals.
Clear out some muke.
I don't think I need this. I'll put it for the rain.
Looking swole today.
I was about to say that. I was going to sit here like...
Looking swole today.
The whole episode.
Like a chihuahua.
It's like I have fucking rabies. You like put a little bit of water near me and I'm like... Dude, you ever seen those fucking videos of like rabies patients that have like hydrophobia and they're like, looking at water and they freak the fuck out? Guys that holding the cup, he's like...
He's scared.
Dude. I want to know, like, I wish I could feel that psychologically. Like, that must feel so horrible.
I wish I could be in great psychological distress.
Like, what would that feel like in your brain to just look at water, something you literally need to survive, and be like, I'm terrified.
And go like, holy shit!
That guy's fucking liquid! What? Goddamn.
Hydrophobes, when they find out their body is 80% water.
Oh my god. How is this possible? They're like, I identify as a liquid, not water.
What is a water?
What is a water?
It's a liquid, believe it or not.
Is it really though? Is ice just water, but like frozen?
You would think. That's what mainstream science will tell you. Mm-hmm. But if you're a real deep researcher like me, you would know that ice is actually steam, but solid.
So does it actually technically go from liquid to gas to solid then?
So it'll go from gas straight to solid.
So if I put water in the freezer,
right?
How does that freeze? Does it turn to gas first?
It doesn't.
Oh my god! You know, I had this discussion with Bud Light Boy because you know the little mini fridge in my cubicle.
Yeah.
I said that freezer sucks. It doesn't really freeze anything. And technically, if you nitpick the phrasing, he can be like, he can win this one. But what was funny was then when he put his drink in there and it froze, he was saying, "Oh, my drink is frozen," and I'm like, it had like a block of ice in it, like a tiny little ice guy. It started to freeze, but it didn't like fully freeze after like a day. And I was like, "No, you see, it starts it freezing." And he's like, "Well, you said it couldn't freeze at all." And I'm like, I don't think that's frozen. Like,
I mean, it's a little frozen.
It has ice. Like, is it frozen if you throw? Is a drink now frozen if you throw ice cubes in it? You know.
That's a good point.
Think of like a frozen coffee at Dunkin' Donuts. It's all slush. It's all ice.
Right.
You know? Ice particulates. Right.
So it's technically not frozen.
Yeah.
Actually.
So we had to bust out my buddy, my good old pal, Chat GPT, to discuss this one.
Yeah, you got to get the AI on this one.
Yeah. I was like, what would you define at what point do you define a beverage as frozen? And sure enough, it was like, the whole thing has to be fucking ice. So, but
I'll just the upside down argument.
I'll just say I lost that one. I'll give him that one. He can have that after the whole upside down thing, and then the 120 hertz versus 144 hertz and all that we've gone through. He can take that one. There's some riveting fucking notes today.
Oh, riveting!
I don't even think we can finish it in this episode, truthfully.
We have so many topics here that I think this is like at least 4 episodes worth of
with you, Chris, why is that even open right now?
I think we got this one. You think we got all this?
I mean, we already synced the audio. Check.
Okay, check.
We have one note, and it's a note that we know of. We know this one well.
Yeah. Fair point.
Yeah, there we go.
Hello and welcome to the 150th installment of the Synapse Misfire Podcast. I'm your host, Chris, joined by our other host, Jordan.
That's me, co-host of the most prepared podcast known to man.
Oh, for real, honestly. Yeah. Jordan.
Yeah.
We prepare this show and put it on platforms.
Yeah.
What are those platforms?
So you can find us on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Breaker, Radio Public, Spotify, Pocket Cast, and the RSS feed, all linked below. We're also on YouTube and Spotify with a video portion, or whole entire video, I should say. And you can contact us via email, synapsemisfire@pm.me. Send us your comments, your questions, concerns, and most importantly, most requested death threats. You can also reach out to us, TikTok, Instagram. That will be revitalized shortly. And, yeah, that's it.
You rattling those off is very reminiscent of a dream I had, like last night or a couple of days ago. I don't remember, where in which I was trying to do that and I just couldn't.
Dude, it was
just
a fucking nightmare.
Couldn't do it.
It was just a nightmare. You're like,
For some reason, you were like, "Hey, you do it this time," and I was like, fuck. What are the platforms?"
dude, I think that'd be like a funny extended cut, like bloopers. It's just like you're just getting more angry. It's just like you're just getting so frustrated, and then eventually you just start swinging. I'm like, man, you fucking guy can't even say Apple Podcast.
I smashed the table in half.
You fucking smash the table in half, and then you look at the camera and you just say it perfectly, and you go, "I fucking did it."
I can't make a double Krabby Patty with the works.
I can't say Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, Breaker, Radio Public, Spotify Podcast in that order. I'm just like,
it's time.
Chris, you're not much of a comic book guy,
Not really.
or a Marvel, DC superhero kind of guy.
Not really.
But I think I know of a Marvel comic book that I just heard about recently that you would like. Two of them, two series. Mm-hmm. One of them is called Marvel Ruin. You ever heard of that? Ever seen that on the rumblings of the internet?
No.
So essentially, it's what it sounds like in a way, where it's ruining Marvel. And how it does this is it takes the different characters and it puts them in like a real world scenario. So for example, Spider-Man gets bit by a radioactive spider, becomes Spider-Man. We all know that, right? Well, if this was real life, what would happen? So instead, he gets bit by a radioactive spider and he like gets cancer and lives on the street alone. So then fucking the Hulk gets exposed to gamma radiation and turns into this tumor thing and ends up being in like an incubation container as like a giant tumor monster. Mm-hmm. Captain America like dies of the superhero serum and like just straight up dies of that. Right. Wolverine gets blood poisoning from the adamantium.
Of course.
Like Quicksilver goes for his first quick run and snaps both his legs and dies. Like
right.
He's like paralyzed from that point on. So it's I think you'd like that one.
I think there's an anime that does that. Yeah. Where like all the characters have superpowers, but they're like they have the physical limitations or thereabouts of a human being.
Yeah. Cause like at the end of the day, Spider-Man can swing. Like if I could shoot webs, right, as I am, I could go try and swing, but I'm gonna dislocate my shoulder immediately.
Oh yeah.
Immediately, I'm ripping both my arms off. So
like, sure, maybe some of these guys can punch real good. Yeah. But it doesn't matter when one punch shatters every bone in your arm.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
And it takes probably over a year to recover.
Yeah, not to mention like something like Quicksilver or the Flash. Like I could move at the speed of light, but you know what that would do to my organs if I tried to travel at the speed of light just like instantly? Like I would fucking explode.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like immediately. So it's pretty funny. But there was that one, and then the other one is Spider-Man Rain. You ever heard of that one?
No.
So it's similar to the Ruins one where he gets bitten, he has powers, but he's just kind of like this husk of a man. He's like all shriveled up and shit. But the funny part was in this comic book, there's an arc where he's straight up depressed because he had sex with MJ and his semen was radioactive and killed her. She got cancer and died because he busted, bro. Could you imagine that as a superpower? You're just like, check this shit out. And you bust on someone and they die of cancer. You're playing the long game, dude.
That's such a fucking batshit insane storyline.
Yeah.
Oh, it's man.
Fucking crazy. Everyone marks him as like the saddest Spider-Man arc. I'm just like, bro can't even nut in peace.
Dude, I would use that as a little party trick all the time, though.
Yeah.
I would walk into a room and go, you will have cancer now.
In 3 to 4 business years, you're dead.
In 3 to 4 business days, even.
Yeah. So yeah, he fucking irradiates her and she dies. It's like imagine that in Fallout. Your character just busting on your rad's fucking spike.
Radioactive cum.
Oh my god. Yeah. So I went down a rabbit hole yesterday of just like different comic book arts, and I saw that one and Ruin, and I was like, these are hysterical.
That's like, really fucking funny.
It's fucking awesome.
Man, Jordan.
What?
Speaking of rabbit holes and
holes in general.
This is massively unrelated, but I'm working
it has nothing to do with holes.
Working on a new video. Like, it's in production. It's about to hit. I have one more section I have to film.
You might have two, because this one might not have filmed.
Well, I filmed it all great. It might just not have audio.
Silent movie.
Might have my phone audio.
There you go.
Which, I got one more section I got to edit, maybe two more, or film rather, and then it's going to go straight to the editing floor.
There you go. It's like a video essay, something like that, or?
It's sort of that, but it's more me complaining.
So, you're just doing the Chris special at that point.
Oh, definitely. It's about AI.
Okay. All right.
And AI generated content. Mm-hmm. And I'll do a little
teaser
excerpt from the script.
There you go. So you're calling out my buddy ChatGPT, my argument settler.
Well, I do say, I should mention the endless help ChatGPT has given me. I don't use it to compose my scripts or anything, but I definitely bounce ideas off of it, and I have it revise things. It's a great product to use if you need an immediate, insightful help on a project you're working on without the judgment or confusion that's prevalent in humans.
Yeah, that's good. That's actually a very good point.
So my whole premise is this. There are a lot, and I mean like a lot, of YouTube channels, Instagram accounts, TikTok accounts, all these things that use purely AI-generated content. And they make a lot of money doing it. Mm-hmm. So I was like, how big of an issue is this really? How easy is this? Mm-hmm. There's guys that have like 100+ channels and they upload like 5 times a day or something on each channel. Yeah. Just because they could just click a couple of buttons and now they have a video. Yeah. It's something else, man.
Yeah. It's slightly concerning. It is a little concerning.
Vaguely, yeah.
Like, I don't know. It's just like, at the end of the day, it's original ideas in the sense that it's compiling what it knows and different facts and different things that have happened from obviously a data bank, and then it's creating these ideas. So like, I don't know. It's almost like a weird contrast to like society in general.
I think it's a kind of a philosophical argument you could make where. Sure, maybe you could constitute AI content as original in some way, but it has to take human input. Like, it's not going to create
from nothing
anything unless it takes from works that already exist.
Yeah, AI is ultimately the culmination of things that have already been made.
Exactly.
Like, take away a data source, fucking disconnect ChatGPT from the internet, and it is now useless. It's nothing.
Yeah, take away, those data points that it has.
Yeah, and it's nothing.
So
that's the thing. I mean, ChatGPT is closer to us than we realize, Chris. Without the internet, we're nothing.
Yeah, I do know.
Yeah.
Without the internet, right, we couldn't make this high production value, high quality show where we're always prepared and we always have lots of notes.
Tons of like unique story points, topics.
Exactly, right.
Like
so,
Did you see The Excuse, by the way? I went down a fucking superhero rabbit hole yesterday. But the Flash movie, you saw that came out or is like coming out or whatever?
Sure.
So the CGI it's getting like kind of berated because it just looks like shit. Like a lot of the scenes look odd. Some scenes look pretty good, but a lot of them just look very odd and like smooth. And the director was like, "Yeah, that was on purpose." And people were like,
"Not on purpose."
People were like, "What do you mean?" He goes, "Well, you see, like we're seeing this from Barry Allen's perspective, and like he runs real fast, so his time is distorted." Well, he's saying that you're seeing it through the Flash's eyes, and his perception is distorted because of how fast he moves at times, that it messes with how he perceives things, right? He's always perceiving things at like a different rate than a normal human. And I'm like, man, that was a really long-winded way of saying we didn't provide the budget nor the means necessary for our team to create this in a good way.
Yeah. I think DC in general has the shittiest superheroes.
Yeah, and it doesn't help that their actors for them also suck too.
Guy who runs fast. Rich dude.
With armor.
Who refuses to kill people for some fucking reason.
But will maim them.
but will put them in a hospital for months
to years.
Alien guy from another planet who's scared of rocks.
Yeah. Woman who also run fast, but also punch hard.
Perhaps.
And wears bikini.
Perhaps. What's the
guy with ring?
Yeah, guy with ring.
Yep, guy. I almost forgot. I thought he was Marvel for a second because I'm thinking Ryan Reynolds, but no, guy with the ring that make hammer and go bonk bonk, basically.
Yeah.
What else they have?
Meanwhile, Marvel, there's like Spider Dude,
big green angry man,
big green fella,
dude with shield, like
a literal Norse god.
Yeah, yep, literal Norse god. Dude with metal suit but can fly.
Rich dude.
Also metal suit.
Also metal suit. Wants to kill people. Loves killing.
Way cooler suit, by the way.
Way cooler suit. I think, I've had this argument before. I think Batman conceptually, he just sucks. He's just the worst superhero.
The thing about Batman is there's more logical fallacies, I feel like, with him than, a lot of other heroes. Obviously...
I agree.
Like we talked about with Spider-Man, if I was swinging, yeah, I'd fucking rip my arms off. You can suspend your disbelief at, oh, he's enhanced. Batman doesn't have power. So, in the new Flash movie, I saw a scene where he, dives off a bridge, grappling hooks, the top of the bridge, and grabs someone, and then gets, yanked and holds them. And I'm like, that just couldn't happen.
No,
he's just a guy.
You would get ripped in half.
He's just a guy. Spider-Man, sure, he holds a car and himself with the bridge like that in both of his movies, but you can suspend your disbelief in the sense of oh, he's genetically modified, he's special. Batman is just a dude. I'll give him the whole getting dragged around and sliding on the cement because he has a metal suit, right, or whatever.
Yeah.
But you're not gonna tell me that when he falls 74 floors and smashes into the roof of a car just because he puts his cape around him, he ain't fine. He's fucking dead.
He is crying under that suit. He's like, oh my back.
Yeah. Fucking, dude. The only thing he has for him is his vehicles, his plane and his car. But you're telling me this fucking guy does these maneuvers he would pass out from the G-force.
Dude, imagine this, right? Imagine this. There's some shit going on, right? Superman, he's able to fly in, right? The Flash, he sprints in. And then Batman's like, hang on, bro, I gotta get my keys.
He's like, fuck, shit.
Hang on, my damn motor's acting up. I'm gonna have to sit this one out, guys.
That's funny as shit. See, Iron Man's in a similar boat, though, where he is just a guy in a suit, so I will give him that. When he goes flying and smashes into the ground, that's also a little fucking,
Fair.
I'll give him that, but, Batman's even worse, because his suit isn't like Iron Man's. It's not an actual fucking suit of fucking
At least
nanites.
Tony Stark thought to put in a mode of travel into his suit.
Yeah.
If Batman could fly... he would be way cooler.
Oh yeah, imagine him with rocket boots, dude.
Oh, definitely.
Even Star-Lord's better than him. Just because he has rocket boots, it's already better. He's just a guy, but he's got rocket boots. I like him more.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Oh, and a cool helmet.
His helmet
is sick.
I've discussed it before. I dislike the fact that Batman just refuses to kill the Joker.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just as bad as him. No, you're not. You're worse, actually.
He blew up 72 orphanages.
He's killed everyone. He just kills innocent people.
Yeah.
He's gonna get out of prison and he's gonna blow up another fucking nursing home.
Yeah.
What you are worse by not killing him.
Yeah. The Arkham games were egregious for that because you have Arkham Asylum where you're like, I'm gonna fight the Joker, and he mutates himself into a fucking monster, and then you beat him, and you're like, I'm not gonna kill him, so he gets locked up, and then he escapes. And then in Arkham City, he accidentally kills himself, and Batman's all upset about it. And I'm like, dude, get over it.
Bro, the Joker is not a good guy.
Yeah, I know, he fucking treats him like it's his pal. I'm like, I can't kill Chris.
Exactly. We're not.
If Chris was on a mass murder spree and I just found him and I'm like, I could shoot him right now, I'm gonna do it.
If I had a notorious arch nemesis and I had got them locked up in prison and they escaped and in their rampage post-prison escape, they end up dying, I simply would not mourn for that person.
Yeah. Yeah.
And again, give Batman a gun.
Dude. Yes.
I would be fine with either of two revisions being made to Batman. Or both, preferably. Idea 1, he's got to fly.
Yep.
Or idea 2, he has like a machine gun. Or both.
They're like, oh my god, it's Batman.
Holy shit, it's the Bat. And
He's got like a World War II bar. It's like, dun, 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 dun.
Holy shit, it's the Bat, and he's got an M249.
Oh my fucking god, he levels an entire building. He's like, alright, I got them all.
I think I got him.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be a good revision. That's why, like, another one of the fucking, like, common things, too, like, talking about revisions to superheroes was, there's another arc, I forget what it's called, but where Spider-Man doesn't ditch the symbiote, and it, like, fully takes him over as, like, he's just vengeful. So there's this whole arc where Aunt May dies, right? This is how Batman should be, because his parents are dead, right? That's his whole motivation.
Right.
So Aunt May dies, and he starts going over to his villains, and he's just, like, sick of this shit. So Scorpion's like, I'm gonna poison the city. So he rips his tail off and impales him with it. He goes up to Shocker, and he has those fucking stupid vibrating gloves. He, like, rips his arms off and beats him with them, and just kills them. And the funniest thing is the last, like, panel of the comic is him standing, looking up at Kingpin, and Kingpin's like, I have figured out your identity, and I know your loved one is MJ. I'm going to... And then all of a sudden, the next panel is him punching his head clean off his shoulders. I'm like, that's what Batman should do.
That's honestly...
The Joker's like, I'm going to hit this button, and he just hit with a fucking 7.62 round in the forehead.
Exactly. He can't hit any damn button if he gets shot in the head.
Yeah.
The movie would be 30 seconds long. I found you, Joker! Dead. He dies.
As the Joker's monologue, and Batman's like...
He's not even wearing a, like, armor or anything. Like, he's not even wearing...
He's wearing a
suit.
Yeah.
He's wearing a nice 3-piece suit.
Yeah. You could shoot him in the head and then take the suit for yourself.
I think the newest Batman movie was the only one that kind of had, like, some element of realism in that factor, where, like the Penguin, doesn't he just get fucking shot? Or some guy, one of these villains, he just gets fucking shot.
Yeah.
I forget how it should go.
Shot. Yeah.
It's just, he's just a guy. Just shoot him.
Yeah. Yeah. My favorite part of that movie is when he gets shot in the chest with a shotgun and then he takes the fucking bat drugs.
Yeah. He takes some fucking, like, bat heroin.
Oh, man. Bat heroin. Yeah. And he just he starts beating that guy's head in. I'm like, there you go. That's what... I don't know. You're telling me that you're like, I'm angry that my parents are dead. I gotta stop crime, and you're not just killing people. Like,
yeah, like I gotta stop crime. Oh, look, notorious criminal and psychopath. I better send this one through the courts.
Yeah.
I better give this one a fair and speedy trial.
Yeah.
Kill him.
That's how I feel with Spider-Man a lot of times.
You know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, I feel that way with Spider-Man sometimes with that Kingpin. He's always like, I got him in jail, but he's rich enough that his lawyers will get him out. It's like, well, just kill him.
Yeah, you could just... They
don't have to know how. You could just, like, asphyxiate him.
You're Spider-Man. You could web him up to the top of a building and just fucking send him right down.
Yeah. He's just a guy. He's a big dude.
He's just a big boy.
Yeah, it's like if you were the villain and Spider-Man was like, that Chris guy keeps escaping. Like, just throw Chris off a building. He ain't gonna live.
I'm not gonna survive that.
Yeah, like, I don't know. It just seems like... I don't know. Like, I'd love to see Captain America where he's just beating people with his shield. I guess that is technically what you got in the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, because that's what the new Captain America did or whatever. He was violent. He was killing people with the shield. But, like...
Good.
Yeah, just start throwing the shield and, like, beheading people.
I just think superheroes are too up their own ass about killing people.
Yeah. I mean, it's especially when those people are killing hundreds. Not even like, oh, no, he robbed a convenience store. Kill him. But, like, no, he just shot up an entire mall.
No, that one, like, just some guy who held up a convenience store. Okay, this one, yeah.
Yeah, tie him up and let the police try to take him.
Let the justice system deal with this guy. Overarching villain who, like, pulls down buildings and
nuke cities,
throws babies at the ground for fun. Kill that fucking guy.
Yeah.
Kill him.
Yeah. Yeah, it is a bit weird. And then they're always upset when the villain does die. They're like Batman or like Superman with Zod in Man of Steel. He breaks his neck because he has to, and then he's like crying about it. Like,
fuck you.
Whatever. Guy was a piece of shit anyway. Like,
Yeah.
fuck him. But yeah, it's just like, I don't know. I feel like it'd just be easier. They're always complaining about, oh man, my life sucks. But like,
Be a lot easier. It'd be a lot better if you just killed people.
Yeah.
know?
Like, honestly, like Spider-Man PS4 is a great example because, like, every villain you fight in that game, Spider-Man remarks how, like, I've dealt with you before. Like, why are you back? Go back to the raft. Dude, if you had just killed him, you wouldn't be fighting him right now. You could be with MJ just fucking making little radiated babies. Like,
Making radioactive spider cum.
yeah. Like, he's always like, oh, man, I don't have enough time to get a full-time job. It's like, if you kill the villains, they can't keep coming back. And therefore, they're not gonna, not gonna impede your time.
You also can't be everywhere at once, Spider-Man.
Yeah.
You gotta, eventually, you gotta like, okay, I'll let the dedicated police force handle this one. Yeah. I don't think this is a Spider-Man level threat.
Oh no, he's shoplifting.
Like, oh no, a starving single mother is stealing baby formula.
He just starts beating the shit out of her.
Let me fucking web tie her to a wall and smash her head in.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, I don't know. It just seems overly complicated.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like, honestly, if I ever get the chance to make a comic, I'd call it like Marvel realism.
I'd call it like Murder Guy.
Murder Guy. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Like the Punisher. The Punisher just goes around shooting people. He's like, oh yeah. No, I gotta stop these people. Let me just hit him with a 12 gauge. Like,
yeah,
let's deal with them that way.
Yeah.
Oh, let me shiv him in the throat. Like,
yeah.
I don't know. Even like Daredevil too. Like, he's pretty brutal. Deadpool.
Yeah.
Deadpool don't give no fucks. He's just killing.
Yeah, Deadpool. Yeah.
You notice you never hear about him fighting the same villain twice?
Exactly. He's just like, oh, he gets it.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
And that's why he's not. That's why he's not like an Avenger or whatever.
Yeah.
He's just like, just fucking kill the guy. Just fucking kill him.
Yeah, he's like, this guy talks too much. Bang.
Yeah, this guy's mildly annoying.
Like, bro, literally, everyone's like, I'm gonna use my fist. I'm gonna use a shield. He's like, I have 2 swords and 2 guns. Like,
I'm gonna use a gun. I'm gonna kill this person
like,
with bullets.
Literally has a katana and handguns. Like, how much more deadly could you get?
Nuclear bomb.
He fucking carries a Fallout mini nuke.
Yeah, he's got a fat man.
He's fucking throwing it. Yeah. Yeah. You know, though, on the topic of murder, my brother informed me of a game yesterday that sounds like it could be one of the coolest fucking things ever.
Okay.
Are you a turtle enjoyer, a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle?
Turtle enjoyer. I would say I'm on the. I would say I'm like a turtle enjoyer adjacent. Like, I'm aware of turtle.
And you like turtle
a
bit?
But like I'm not like super nostalgic or like a big fan of turtle.
Yeah. Well, turtle has an arc, right? There's a graphic novel that's super popular, I guess, called The Last Ronin. You ever heard of that at all?
I think so, actually.
I've heard the name. I knew I had heard the name. My brother explained it to me, though, and they're making a fucking game on it. You know what the concept is? All the other turtles are dead. There's one turtle left. You don't know who it is. And they have every other turtle's weapon. So they have fucking the sais, they have the katanas, the nunchucks, and the fucking bow staff. And they're just going around murking people. Like, just getting revenge, basically.
Right.
And they're making a fucking game about that.
Damn.
That's probably going to be so sick.
Damn. Didn't they make a Ninja Turtles game, like, somewhat recently that was so shit that it was of no real note?
I don't know about a shit one. I know last year Shredder's Revenge came out, and that was like uber popular, like fucking insanely successful. But there might have been like another spin-off one.
I remember one coming out that was just terrible.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that movie either. We should see it though.
That fucking piece of shit movie.
I'm just not happy about it. They should call them Teenage Mutant Ninja Bitches. That's what they should be.
Damn.
A bunch of bitch-ass turtles.
Ninja bitches. I'm going to throw so many plastic straws in the ocean after seeing that movie. Just on the off chance that, like, a ninja
some goo does get on them. Spider-Man's radioactive goo gets on them.
Yeah, like, Spider-Man goos all over some turtles.
And they turn into the Ninja Turtles.
On the off chance that happens, I'm going to try to exterminate the entire turtle population.
Did you see the live action movie, the newer ones, where they had the realistic looking turtles?
I didn't see it, but yes, I'm aware of
Those turtles looked fucking menacing. I liked that. I liked how menacing they looked in that. And their voice actors were really fucking awesome. I don't know, something about like Ninja Turtles. I don't like the they're just a couple of teenagers fighting. Like I like that one where they're just they're jacked as shit. They're like 6'8", and they're destroying everything. They're so badass.
And they look terrifying.
Yeah, that's my kind of turtle right there.
That's
like a mutant turtle would look terrifying. A humanoid mutant turtle.
Absolutely.
It wouldn't look cute. Like
no.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the movies one of the only movies in recent memory that's kind of just rolled with the bad design. I feel like a lot of movies recently, like the Sonic movie and Cats and things, where it was like, oh, we made this absolute shit character design.
Didn't the cats have buttholes at one point?
I think they did, yeah. Someone had to animate that.
Someone really animated it. Dude, who was on sphincter duty?
I don't know.
Who ran the sphincter department? Like... They went to fucking team meetings. He was like, James, sphincter department, go. He's like, oh, yeah, I'm having an issue getting all the ripples of the ass. Like,
I've been looking at 3D scans of assholes all week. And I just can't
eyes are bloodshot.
I just can't seem to get it right. I've gotten 10 new models up and running, and I just want to run them past you.
Boys, the simulation, it's too much. Like, our computer just lads trying to simulate. It's adding, 10 hours to the render time for one frame.
Like each frame, we're talking, this takes, 4 days to render a single frame.
Yeah.
There's 8 billion polygons on this little model that he made.
Oh, my fucking God. Yeah, someone really did that. It's almost like the guy who fucking made horse balls in Red Dead.
Yeah. This is Jeff. He's head of the nut department.
Jeff, question for you. Why does that horse have 2 different colored nuts? Well, you see, I found out that in some species of horse...
I've been doing a lot of research.
What does Bro's search history look like? Horse balls.
You don't want to know.
Balls on horses. Horse nuts hanging in heat. Average length of horse nut sack. Cheshire horse nuts in cold. Left hand view.
Engineering view. Let me get some diagrams. Drawing. Some front view, side view, top view, rear view.
Oh my God.
Speaking of nuts, testes even. There's
cojones.
A lot of dudes, specifically dudes on TikTok who insist on eating raw testicles.
I've seen that.
They just suck down nuts. Like, number one.
Where are you getting these?
Where are you obtaining these? And you just, I have never seen or been to a place where I could purchase animal testicles.
I feel like that should put you on a list.
I feel like that should put you in prison.
Yeah.
And then, beyond that, why are you not cooking them, too?
Yeah.
A lot of it's raw.
Yeah.
And also, one of the other things that I've seen some of these guys eat is raw brain, too.
That's, I mean, I don't know.
Hey, if you're considering doing this, I need you to Google something. Prion disease. Because eating raw brain is really, increases your risk of getting such a thing.
Wait, so you're telling me, Chris, right? Like, I'm not supposed to eat steak raw. But they think it's okay they can eat brain raw? Like, just raw brain? Just brain matter?
Yeah.
Gray matter? All that? Yeah. Nerve endings? Everything?
The whole thing. All the memories.
Bro. These people need to die. Like, what the fuck?
Well, I mean, they could have dispatched themselves real quick eating all that raw meat. Humans, as the dominant intelligence on the planet, we invented cooking for a reason.
Not only does it make things taste better, but also it basically eliminates the risk of any ailment, essentially.
Yeah. And also, the food is more energy efficient. Like, that it's more there's more nutrients or more caloric value.
True.
So, I don't know. Maybe just cook your fucking food.
Gas is too expensive nowadays. You can't get the heat going.
But you can go into these fucking back alley markets and buy bucketfuls of assorted animal testicles.
bucket of balls. They drop them on one little golfing dude, and they fucking wind up and thing fucking explodes.
Hey, welcome to the butcher shop. What can I get you? Hey, you got the ball bucket in stock?
Dude, could you imagine? You're at the deli. You're just like waiting your turn. You hear someone go like, "Yeah, I'll take a pound of bull balls."
Let me get a ball bucket. Oh, the ball bucket? There's a big 55-gallon drum that some dude brings from the back. It's full to the overflowing. Dude. With just
they sound like ping pong
nuts
balls
of different sizes.
I actually saw a video recently that like I didn't think would like disturb me in the sense of like making me go, "You are a sick fuck," but like something about it just kind of resonated with me as like, you're a fucking weirdo. This person had the cat neutered, as you do, right? And then the cat was like on drugs, just wide-eyed, and they had the cat's nuts on the side of it. It was like looking at them. I'm like, you're just a fucking weirdo.
You're taunting them, bro.
Like you're a fucking weirdo. That just seems so weird to me.
Oh man,
there's something about it, specifically that I'm just like,
you gotta taunt them.
Yeah, like I don't know. It's fucking people are strange.
Weird animals.
Yeah, fucking.
I think that guy should meet up with one of these testicle guys and feed him the cat nuts.
You're like fucking eating a raisin.
It's a little hors d'oeuvre.
Yeah.
A little.
Don't have
just
to
a little
chew.
snack.
It's swallowing a pill.
He's got a little raisin box, but it's like cat balls. Pops a couple of those out, and crunches them down.
Fucking breath mints. He's got them in an Altoids tin.
Altoids tin. Opens them up. He pops one in. He's like, fresh breath.
You're like, what was that? He's like, it's a mint. I'm like, oh, it smells like a weird mint. What flavor is it? He just goes, semen. What?
This is cat testes. Huh?
You're like, oh.
Oh, cool, dude. Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah. FBI. We need to get the FBI on this guy.
Yeah, I'm telling you. I feel like if you even like buy that, you gotta get
And
a list.
also, what it seems is some of these guys, a lot of these guys actually have issue with seasoning.
Yeah,
some of these, because most seasonings come from plants. Mm-hmm. Like aside from I think salt, which is just a rock. I think it's all of them are plant based.
Yeah,
and we kind of put them on food because it makes the food taste good.
Yeah, good combinations: garlic powder, onion powder. Yeah, makes things taste yummy.
Exactly, but nah, some of these guys just this is what I eat in a day, and it's just a giant steak cooked this time, granted, but
so one step up.
It's cooked this time, but. No seasoning. I don't know if you've ever had an unseasoned steak, Jordan.
I think I've at least always had salt.
It's not good.
It's not even good with just salt. So yeah, I'd imagine it's probably
good.
Worse.
Like you could like salt and pepper minimum. I feel
minimum.
Bare bones. If I have nothing else, salt and pepper is going on it. If I have nothing else in the cabinet.
How can you not use salt and pepper on anything? Mashed potatoes, even fucking like pepper in there, bro. Like, come on.
Exactly. You have like even like chicken. Chicken's a blank slate.
Yeah.
Okay.
A canvas for your masterpiece, your magnum opus.
Bare minimum salt and pepper.
Yeah. Bare
minimum. It's foolish to say otherwise. And if you have a steak, you're not gonna suffer from putting a little salt, a little pepper, some onion powder, garlic powder, and slap that bitch on the grill.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a delightful time.
Yeah.
So I just think maybe cook your food, season your food.
Dude, then you just you grab some sauce too. You can have some sauce with it. You can have fucking barbecue,
maybe a little sauce if you're a little
A1
saucy
state
boy.
Sauce,
If you're a little sauce boy, you have some A1.
Yeah.
I think A1 is just an addition to shitty steak, though.
Yeah, kind of. Because A1 is just like barbecue, right? It's barbecue and something else, I thought.
Yeah, it's like a more like tangy kind of sauce. I don't fucking know. I don't know what substance it is.
We need to fact check this. A1 is just like you said, I feel like it's like the poor man's steak sauce. Oh man.
It's made with tomatoes, oranges, garlic, and an intricate mix of spices for a zesty taste that goes with almost anything.
Oh, so I don't think it is barbecue then. Yeah, it just kind of tastes like it slightly.
I mean, it's tomato based. Like barbecue, I think is also tomato based.
True.
But so is ketchup.
And it's tangy. So yeah, it's like a tangy ketchup, like extra tangy. So it's on the borderline of barbecue.
It's zesty.
Oh, zesty. Sorry.
Zesty and orangey and garlicky, apparently.
Orangey. I don't know if I've ever fucking thought it was orangey, but okay.
Well, yeah, but when you think about it, like Dr. Pepper has like 8 billion different little flavorings in it, and you don't taste any of them individually.
True.
So it's more of an amalgamation of flavors that create something unique.
But you wouldn't describe Dr. Pepper as orangey, right? Even if there was orange in there, you'd describe it as something else. That's the attributes
I would describe it as Dr. Pepper.
Yeah. I'd say Dr. Pepper is spicy, right? It's a little spicy at times.
A little spicy cola. It's all right. So it's got it's got.
Does it say 10 more?
Yeah, there's 23 flavorings. That's what the 23 on the can is.
Oh, fun fact. Fucking Frats with Chris, dude. Damn.
Here. Let's pull up the... Oh, here's a Dr. Pepper 2010.weebly.com has it for you.
I hope you realize you just gave away your entire bank account information.
So, Dr. Pepper has cola, which is the cola nut. That's real. I didn't make that up.
Always has nuts. Got it.
Cherry, licorice, amaretto, almond, vanilla, blackberry, apricot, blackberry is listed again, caramel, pepper, anise, sarsaparilla, ginger, molasses, lemon, plum, orange, nutmeg, cardamom, allspice, coriander, juniper, birch, prickly ash. Those
prickly
are the flavors.
Ass.
Prickly ass.
Damn.
So that's what's in Dr. Pepper.
What's the ratio look like? Imagine.
They mess up who knows?
Dude, imagine they mess up like one ratio. They add like too much vanilla or too much fucking ass or whatever.
I added too much birch into this.
Tastes very woody.
This tastes too birchy. You ever had birch beer, Jordan?
I haven't actually, no.
So it's like root beer, but it's made of birch.
What's root beer made of? Root?
Yes, actually.
Yeah, I figured.
It's made of like sarsaparilla root.
Yeah, I figured it'd be sarsaparilla because I've
some
had
other type of root.
The fuck is that alcohol that has that in it? Sarsaparilla. I don't know, but yeah, I fucking love root beer. Is birch beer better? You think or?
I haven't had it in a very long time, but I remember it being pretty good.
I think we know what we're doing on the next episode. Then we gotta get
birch
some birch
beer.
Yeah.
Of the soft drinks that are blank beer, it's like root beer is pretty top tier.
Oh yeah, S tier, easy.
Ginger beer is pretty good.
Ginger beer grew on me after Monterey.
I
give just like by itself.
I give a lot of props to of course birch beer.
Does ginger beer have a lot of sugar at all, or does it no sugar?
You can get it with no sugar.
I wonder if it's like a good alternative to like a soda, kind of like seltzer waters are, or whatever. I wonder if that'd be better than like actual root beer, because root beer is fucking cancerous for you.
Well, they have the zero sugar. They have the zero sugar ginger beer.
Yeah.
So it's sweetened with something else, but there's health benefits to it, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been thinking of trying to just fucking ditch aspartame and what's that other sweetener they always use? I've been just thinking the fucking guys I work with are all drinking polar seltzer waters, and I'm like, man, the lemon lime one does just taste like Sprite. Like, maybe I should look into that. Yeah, the one I've had does. Yeah, it's like legitimately like just straight up Sprite.
I hate carbonated water.
Just plain carbonated water?
Just in general, across the board. Like I feel like you never have a carbonated water that's like really is what it says it is.
Right. It's like, this is strawberry, but it just tastes like burning sensation with like a lick of strawberry.
Like it's the same sort of beef I have with IPAs. Where it's like, okay, this is fucking
Fruit Force.
Yeah. This is called Fruit Force, and it tastes like fucking balls.
They should have called it Fart Force, dude.
Yeah.
And fuck.
They, or you see this can, and it's like, lemon lime, delicious. And you take a sip, and it tastes like fucking, it tastes like carbonic acid and nothing else.
Yeah, just like battery acid.
You take a drink, and you're like, where's the lemon lime?
Oh man,
it's like if you take a sip of regular water and think about lemon lime hard enough, you'll get the same experience.
Yeah, pretty much.
So.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, carbonated water can be hit or miss, and then IPAs. I've been trying to try IPAs, but like, I don't know. Only like a couple that I've had at restaurants have done it for me. Like I think that's what I had in Maine was the cold brew IPA. That was okay.
I don't remember what the one was I had in Maine. It was called like tropical something, and it was all right. It was fine.
It was serviceable at best.
It was serviceable, yeah. Like, and here's the thing. That's what I'm looking for in a beer. Like, I'm not gonna buy beer really to just have on hand, but what I'm looking for in a beer is like, if someone handed this to me,
would I be upset?
I would, yeah. Like, I'm not upset if someone hands this to me.
Yeah.
Like,
right.
Oh, this is what it is, man.
Or if you're like just having a beer with the boys or something like that, yeah.
Yeah, but like if it's. I haven't found an IPA like that. I found the one that we had in Maine, but like obviously when you get into IPAs, trying them is just fucking expensive too.
Expensive and awful.
Yeah, you're like, oh man, I've spent $40 on 3 beers.
And they all suck.
And they all are shit.
I've taken a sip of each, like, yeah.
They're all shit.
Yeah.
So, at least the store I go to normally, like if you want to, they sell the IPAs by the 4, but you can just take one.
Oh,
like you can. They have
the store right over here.
Yeah, they have the little things where it attaches 4 cans, but you just take one off.
Oh,
and buy it individually.
That's actually cool. I might have to do that then, because that's what I've been buying them. Like how I brought the ones to Alex's house, whatever the case is, and like I just don't drink them. So.
Yeah, exactly. Like if you're not gonna, if you're not gonna drink it. You might as well just get the one.
Try it. And then if you like it,
and if you like it, then you get the...
Yeah.
But, yeah, IPAs, a lot of audacity.
Very bold statements. Like.
Oh, for sure, for sure. Let me pull up a couple of IPA names. Let's look up, like...
Most popular.
Yeah. All right. We have Bell's Two-Hearted Ale.
Okay.
Black IPA, very descriptive. 20 best IPAs according to chefs and bartenders.
Okay.
Alpine Beer Co. Nelson IPA.
Very descriptive.
Know a guy named Nelson.
The third one down. Cloudy Donkey.
Cloudy Donkey. At least this one's being honest. Because that's probably what it tastes like. Probably tastes like ass. Also, I would like to note here that on this, there's prices on all these. So this one, the Nelson IPA is $12. Little Stumpin' Sumpin' Ale. Oh, Little Something Something. Got it. I misread it. I was like,
You threw a T in there.
Yeah, I was like, Stumpin'.
Little something something.
Little something something. That's $31. The Donkey one is apparently only $1. But you scroll down. Spiteful IPA is $67,058.
What the fuck? Voodoo Ranger Imperial. So that's the same brand we had at Alex's.
Oh yeah, so shit.
M43.
What was this, military issue?
Oh, maybe don't click on that.
The redirect. uBlock Origin blocked the redirect on that. All right, never mind then.
Oh my god.
Let's see.
Double dry hopped.
Oh, that was all of them. There's no like. Yeah, there's no ridiculous ones. Power Tools.
Oh yeah, yeah. That one says industrial IPA. That's for when you're drunk on the job.
Yeah, that's for where the working man the working man.
Ballast Point. Sculpin.
Yeah, Sculpin. Double dry hopped. if I'm buying a can that looks like this.
That's a suspicious looking can. Double
Yeah.
dry hop, double mosaic.
West Coast style IPA.
Okay.
Nevada Hazy Little Thing IPA.
Oh, it's like ass. It was like a fucking pineapple on it.
Goose Island. Probably tastes like goose shit. The Alchemist Heady Topper. What
Sure.
the fuck?
Baja.
Baja Brewing Mexican IPA.
Por favor, that's what it said. That's the name of it.
Founders All Day IPA. The Walrus.
I like that can.
I think most IPAs, I think they want to just do branding.
At the end of the day, it's about flashy cans. 100%.
Like this has a big fucking walrus on it.
a big
but like,
fat wrinkly boy.
That's great, but if it tastes like fucking shit, you know. This one's got a fish on it. Two-hearted ale, American IPA.
Bell's Two-Hearted Ale.
Yeah.
Sip of Sunshine. I have had that. I tried that.
Is it any good?
At the restaurant we went to with everyone at work.
Lawson's
it was okay.
Finest Liquids.
It was pretty good though. That one tastes very fruity.
I see.
And it wasn't super bitter.
It's let's see. Doesn't Lawson's Finest Liquids Sip of Sunshine IPA make you want to spend all day outside?
Probably not.
And that's exactly why how you should enjoy this beer. It's juicy, tropical, and bright, and has a beer advocate score of 100.
Damn. Out of what? I don't know. But I'm assuming 100.
Probably 100, had I to guess. Is that the beer advocate right there?
I do not want any fucking assistance from that guy. From the top left there, it says 100, but it doesn't say of what, does it?
No.
There's an entire, like, fucking blog from 2002 on here. Like,
I'm going to assume that it's 100 out of 100.
Huh.
It's ranked number 98 in all beers. So.
Interesting. Top 250 beers. This is like a whole culture.
Oh, definitely.
Like, goddamn.
You know, IPAs, shit. Whiskey, shit, but I pretend to like it.
Yeah. I'm telling you, though, like, the only thing I enjoy drinking, give me fucking some pineapple juice or whatever, the cran pineapple, and a bunch of vodka.
That
fair. Shit goes down like a slip and slide, bro. Just nice and smooth.
Give me a nicely made Moscow Mule.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a happy guy.
Those are good, yep.
Like, say you're at a hotel with your buddy and you make one of these Moscow Mules with hotel ice in a red Solo cup. I think it hits especially different. Because I don't know if I got the ratio perfect on that one specifically, but I haven't had one that good since.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
must have gotten the perfect golden ratio on that one.
I can't make a Moscow Mule. Fucking throwing in the ingredients. Yeah, I don't know. That, the fucking Peppy Pepsis or whatever, and rum was a good combination, we'll say.
A good combination.
That I don't remember after the first, two.
Nice.
So,
What about that, what about straight vodka poured directly into your nasal passages?
Yeah. Did we talk about that? I don't think we did.
I don't think so.
We had a fire at Alex's.
Yeah, Alex had a little fire.
Where we tried the shit ales.
And that's where we tried the dick-ass IPAs.
Yep.
And then, and there was one of our friends had brought this bottle of flavored vodka.
Passion fruit.
Yeah, and Jordan walks over. Jordan walks over and he's like, "You brought this, but you didn't bring any shot glasses?" And he goes, "No." He goes, "No, there's no shot glasses." And Alex goes, "Oh, I can get some." And I go, No, I got it. You can waterfall it, Jordan. Here, open your mouth." And I poured a little bit into his mouth,
like a little 3 drops,
little tiddlywink in there. And then I was like, "Oh, the boy needs more." And I go to pour it, but my hand shakes. So I poured it like right into his nose.
Oh man.
Like waterboarded him
With vodka.
with this
Thank God it wasn't Tito's though. I feel like Tito's would have been way harsher than that passion fruit vodka.
baptized in Tito's.
Honestly, if there's one way to be baptized, it's probably that.
Oh man.
That will clean your sins.
That will clean every sin you've ever committed.
Dude.
And
it's
ever
like
will
being
commit.
sun bleached like SpongeBob.
Yeah. Sun bleached.
Could you imagine? You come in, you go into the Tito's baptism, you come out like the color of the lights.
You come out just fucking emaciated. You look terrible. You're all wrinkly. You somehow look like you're 800 years
You're
old.
bald.
You're bald. You are physically incapable of growing hair anywhere on your body anymore.
You went in with clothes and came out naked somehow.
You're like, oh no, I'm gonna die.
Oh my fucking god.
You come out looking like fucking Gollum from the game.
Oh my god.
From the Lord of the Rings game.
Oh, you know what's fun about that game too? There's another glitch that surfaced where if you turn on Gollum's hair in the settings, it crashes.
Nice. That game is just so fucking terrible. I just don't understand how they couldn't even get the model for Gollum right.
Yeah.
I've seen Gollum. That's not what he looks like. And furthermore, you have a 3D model of him already made that they used in the movies.
Yeah. Or how about this, right? 2015, Shadow of War comes out and he's in there as a side character and he looks fucking incredible in this old ass game.
Oh, so like you have a
Another
model
game.
of him for a video game already.
Yeah, if you look up Shadow of War Gollum, he looks
Let's see
incredible. He looks so movie accurate. Like it's not even comparable to the fucking game.
Yeah, no, that's Gollum. That's Gollum.
Like that's literally that's a cutout from a cutscene.
That is not Gollum.
That one is not. Yeah.
That is a fucking. Oh my god. Ew, dude.
Especially when he's your main guy. Like he's in the title. Like imagine if Spider-Man in Spider-Man did not look like Spider-Man.
If Spider-Man was like, he looked like a tax accountant. Like he looked like an accountant.
Yeah, he looks like fucking Clark Kent.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
He's just like a somewhat well-dressed guy.
Fucking Christ, man.
And he goes, "Hey, it's me, Spider-Man."
He doesn't even have the right voice.
Hey,
He's got like a
guys.
woman's voice. You're like, what the fuck?
He's like this, like, "Hey guys, it's me, Spider-Man. I'm a fucking innovator. I'm Spider-Man, huh? It's me."
Oh my fucking god, man! Imagine that. Like, I don't know how Gollum got greenlit.
I don't know how they finished this game. Showed it to like whatever fucking executives that gave them permission for this, and they were like,
All right, cool.
"Send it to the fucking market, baby. Send it to the market now."
If I had a team working under me and they presented me with that, they would all be fired.
I would kill them all. Like, I heard someone say that the entire game is that one stealth section from every video game that sucks.
Yeah, and
So,
climbing, but not like good
yeah.
Uncharted climbing, just shit climbing,
Just climbing.
like buggy climbing.
Like you hit I think if I'm not mistaken, you hit a button and you just like magnet to a wall.
Yeah, like
You
know
do
how
that or you don't.
You know how like in Uncharted it's like really thrilling and there's like action set pieces and you're like, oh my god, am I gonna make it? Gollum's just like take the climbing aspect of that and make it boring.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah. So, what are you gonna do? Gollum sucking.
Yeah, I think because you can make a climbing mechanic like that work, because that's how climbing and stuff in Stray works. Is you walk up to the edge of a surface and you hit a button and an animation plays.
Yeah,
and you
a very realistic
like
one. Yeah.
magnet to the fucking surface.
Yeah.
And that, and that's a fine game, but it's not trying to be.
That wasn't the focus.
The cat looks like a cat.
Incredibly like a cat and moves like a cat.
Because they
mocapped
mocap the cat.
Yeah.
But,
Like-
it's, I don't know. I just hold out hope for Little Kitty, Big City.
Yes. Yeah.
At what point, how many times do you think we're going to mention this game before the devs contact us?
I don't know. They're a small enough dev team. I don't think it would take too long. But if
I
I
think-
keep putting in the title, maybe.
You should, yeah. every title should have something about Little Kitty Big City.
We'll rename the channel.
Little Kitty Big City Real Devs. I think if we
do Dev Diaries, but it's like fucking hand drawn.
I think if we mention it enough, eventually, we'll get like an email. It'll be like, "Hey, we're the dev team for Little Kitty Big City. Here's some free keys for the game."
That'd be cool.
That would be nice.
If honestly, I say this with no jest in mind. I don't expect free keys, but give us a demo. Give us like a demo.
If you give us just like a
I'll be so
shitty
happy.
exe file, give us like your Unity project. I'll open it up and I'll play it from there.
That would be so awesome to just be able to demo that game and then talk about it.
That would be cool. If you want to sponsor us,
you don't have to pay us. Just give us like a demo.
We love money. It certainly helps if you want to pay us.
If there was even a chance of it, it's gone now. If there was even a single chance, it's gone. They were like, you know what? Yeah, I kind of like these guys. And then you said the word money. Like, you know what? Fuck this guy.
Fuck this guy.
Fucking feed his cheeseburger addiction. Fuck that guy.
No, I would love some sort of playable demo or something.
That would be dope.
I've fallen in love conceptually with this game now.
Oh yeah.
I think it's gonna be fantastic.
I think so. I think it's gonna be a good ass time. Could you imagine, Chris? Dude. We go away, right? We go on our trip, which we'll talk about next episode. We go, and it releases that day, and we just look at each other like, and then the whole trip we're just posted up playing.
We got the couple of boys with their decks out.
Yeah.
Playing Little Kitty.
Playing
Big
with their
City.
little kitties on the decks, bro. Like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Couple of boys. But
man. Anyway, do we have anything else we have anything else in our exhaustive list of topics to cover?
we should save some for the next one, man. We're just like, we have fucking so many to get to.
We have so much stuff.
I'm going to post a photo of what this list looks like. So
Yeah, we have so much stuff to cover.
that way people can see. Like, if we didn't get to it, it'll be on the list. They can read it and go, oh, it's cool. Vote the topic or whatever.
Oh, yeah, no, I wish they really talked about this.
Yeah.
I wish Jordan talked about the note here that just says, both of my guinea pigs fucking exploded.
Not yet, but probably soon.
L.
Coming to a explosion near you.
Anyway, are we done here?
Yeah, I think we're done here.
What are the platforms?
I'd say the platforms are ostentatiously Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, Breaker, Radio Public, Spotify, Podcast, and the RSS feed. It's also YouTube and Spotify with the video platform. And as always, you can contact us via email, synapsemisfire@pm.me, send your comments, questions, concerns, and death threats. It's also Instagram and TikTok. And yeah, that's it. That's all I got. I'm done. That's it.
We got a lot of news to cover next time.
Dude, we can't even stop an Edsport. Just fucking hit go again.
Yeah, just fucking... We need to keep going.
Keep the fucking lines open.